Hey everybody, it's Michael from Replica Airguns with another tabletop video review. Today we're looking at the Crosman ST-1 CO2 Blowback Full Auto Steel BB Machine Gun. And again, this is a tabletop review. I haven't done any field test or shooting videos or even tried it out, but I would imagine it's going to perform very similar to the other AR series of Crosman BB rifles, the Full Auto series, AR series like the A4P, the PDW, the R1. I would imagine this ST-1 should perform very similar, other than that it has this barrel extension, which may increase FPS to some degree. Now this gun is available, or should be available, most of the time in our Canada and US online stores since we sell Crosman products. In both of those stores, of course, availability will be determined on if we have it in stock or not, but you can check that out at replicaairguns.ca for Canada and replicaairguns.us for the US. All right, let's get right into some of the specifications. This is a 4.5 millimeter steel BB gun. It shoots in full blowback operation and semi-auto. It has dual 12-gram CO2 cartridges housed in the magazine. That magazine also has a 25-round spring-fed magazine that's fed by a 300-round hopper, which you load, and I'll show you that later on. You can load in between 25 spring-fed magazine fills, and that magazine is drop out and holds the CO2 again. This gun shoots up to 400 FPS and should have a rate of fire similar to the other rifles, although I didn't see it anywhere, but that should be around 1,400 rounds per minute in full auto mode. This gun weighs 6.07 pounds and is made out of metal and plastic. There's actually quite a bit of metal in it. It does weigh pretty good weight. It does come with the red dot sight you see on it right there. You will have to put it on once you've opened up the box. It also has this removable barrel. I'll show you how to put that on. You can keep it short in pistol form like it is here. You can add on the buttstock, which is adjustable, 2-position adjustable. And again, you can mix and match this. You can just add the barrel extension if you want, or the buttstock, or both. Turn this into a full-length rifle, or make it a PDW type gun if you want. That barrel extension, again, will increase velocity because it is an actual barrel extension. It does have that inner barrel that fits the actual BBs quite nicely. And as I mentioned, it has this removable and adjustable buttstock. The barrel length is 15.5 inches. Now that's probably going to be with the actual extension on it, because I would imagine this barrel here, this is where the normal barrel or the magazine feed would come up about here. That's going to be about 6 inches, and then you add this on, you're going to be around 15.5 inches. The total length of the gun is 33 inches. I'm not sure if that's with the stock fully extended or not. Maybe. And this gun is about 17.75 inches when it's in pistol form. So from here to here. Now the barrel is non-rifled, of course. You're going to find lots of mounting points for accessories. We have a red dot on this long extended top rail. We have side rails on both sides, and we have an under rail under here. So you can put all kinds of stuff on here, accessories, whatever you desire. You're also going to find, like the other Crosman BB machine guns, that has a working charging handle, magazine release, and selector switch. And the bolt will lock back when the magazine is empty. Now, if you haven't noticed, it's not really a replica, but it is more of a sort of futuristic or sci-fi based rifle. Maybe sort of like a gaming rifle you might see in a game of some sort of sci-fi game. It is kind of cool. I wasn't sure if I liked it, but it is growing on me, and it feels really good to hold. Ergonomically, it feels right. If someone was designing a gun from scratch, this wouldn't be that bad. This would really kind of hit all the checkpoints. You know, it does have this big magazine area, but that's kind of okay because, you know, if you wanted to have a larger round, it would be easy to accommodate that with such a large magazine area. And I did want to mention one thing I haven't actually put in my notes, but there are mounting points for sling. You have one right here and then in the back, so you can mount different types of slings on this rifle. And by the way, this gun is made in Taiwan. Now it does come in the cardboard box, which I'll show you in a second, with the red dot that has the adjustment screw and mounting Allen keys, not screws, but Allen keys that come with it. So that's included. You also get your manual, okay, just a fold out manual with all your information in there, how to use it and everything, how to load it, the dual CO2. And I'll show you a little bit about that when I get the magazine out for you guys. So got all that information there. Quickly going to show you what I can of the box, as it's kind of big, won't fit in here too well, but this is the box, okay? It's a nice box. It's not too large, but it's decent. On the back, you have a picture of it with different points of the parts there, right? You've got your specifications, fully automatic, 12 gram CO2, BB 4.5, steel BB 25 rounds, smoothbore, red dot, it says 5.3 pounds. But that's weird because I've got a 6 point, or what have I got here for weight? I've got something else. I think it's right off the Crosman site. I have 6.07 pounds, so it's somewhere between 5.3 and 6.07 pounds. Anyways, so up to 430 feet, it says here. And again, on the website, it says up to 480. So we'll see when I do the chrono test, because that'll really tell us when I do the field test what the FPS is. And I'm probably going to do it with the barrel extension on and with the barrel extension off, just so we know. I did want to compare it to another of the AR series here. So this is a very similar gun. This gun, I don't know if the internals are the same, but they might be similar. This does have the actual charging, right, bolt, not really charging bolt, but the charging handle back here, right? You've got your open bolt with the dust cover, typical AR series style with the AR magazine. But other than that, the controls are actually going to be very similar. You've got your bolt release, you've got your selector switch, which are very similar on these guns, as you can see here, right? So you've got the same selector switch, same bolt release. Okay, so let's want to look at the other side here. So there's your charging handle. It's a little different than the AR series, but your bolt release works with it just fine. All right, I think it's in safe. Ambidextrous safeties, which is nice, or ambidextrous safety and selector switch. So that's kind of cool. Okay. All right, let's pull up this magazine real quick here, because I want to show you that before I get into it too much. Get that out of the way, because sometimes I forget. So if you're gonna load this gun with CO2, you have to pop off this cover, which pops off this way. So you pop the cover off. There's where your dual CO2 goes, and you do one first. I believe you do the, what is it? The first one would be on the left. Do that one first, that one second, or you could drain out some of the CO2 out of the when you put it in. Once this is open, you can pop that forward and you can get into the hopper and load up the hopper with BBs. Okay, you do have the Allen key built right into this, which is nice, so you're not going to lose it. Okay, and there we go. And then you have this guy here, and this is for loading up the rounds. You can see how it kind of pushes that forward. So this will put BBs into the spring-fed magazine from the hopper. So that's very cool. Okay, just pops in there. Let's take a look around at the short pistol version. It's a little easier to maneuver. Then I'll put the accessories on it, the extended barrel and the stock. Okay, so this is the barrel. All of this is for putting the extended barrel on. This helps you put it on there so it locks it in place, right? So this is the short version. It's got a nice little tip on there. It doesn't look too bad. You've got your rails. It's nice, nice color combination. You've got the light and the dark. It looks good. I did notice this comes off pretty easy. Well, it's on there better now, but it came off on me. Yeah, see, it comes off pretty easy, but you do have to kind of pick at it a little bit. But I thought, this does come off pretty easy. Maybe you would want to glue it. I don't know if it's coming off on you. I noticed it came off on me once. I'm not really sure how it did because I had to actually pick it off there. So here's your selector switch. Okay, safe, semi, and full, bolt catch, release. Right, there's the button for adjusting your stock. You've got your sling mount back here, nice metal sling mount. There's your red dot. Okay, your magazine. Nice rubber, grip points on this gun. Like I said, it feels real good. Even this smaller pistol version has some decent weight. Ambidextrous safety, magazine release. There's your ST-1 branding. Okay, right, there's your buffer tube, so to speak. Okay, let's put on the rear stock. So you just push that in. That's if you want it long, if you want it short. You have the rubber pad on the back, which is nice. And then to put this on, you'll notice you just put it like this. Okay, you just feed it in there like this and then turn it and it locks in place. To unscrew it, you just push that in, turn it, and it comes off, okay? Very, very easy, and that's how you put that on there. So I can't really show the whole thing all at once, but there's your rifle complete, all put together and ready to go with the full-length rifle version. All right, so at this point, let's go over some pros and cons and wrap up this review. Again, I'll be doing the field test shooting video shortly. So some of the pros, it's a very unique gun, not like your regular replica rifle out there, but very futuristic in design. So if you're looking for something from a sci-fi movie or a game that you've been playing that's kind of like unique and different, then this might be the right rifle for you. It does feel good. You know, like I said, I wasn't a big fan when I first saw it, but it is growing on me for sure. It does have that dropout magazine that doubles as the 300 round hopper and holds both the dual CO2s and the spring-fed 25 round magazine. Also comes with a nice little red dot sight and lots of rails for mounting other accessories, whatever you want. And it can be either a pistol or a rifle or a PDW by adding or removing the barrel extension and the rear stock, or combining one or the other if you want. It's up to you how you want to configure it. And again, I like that the barrel extension isn't just for looks. It actually does elongate that inner barrel, which should increase FPS. We'll find out when I do the actual field test shooting video how much that actually impacts the FPS. And there's a lot of comfortable rubber padding in multiple locations. Right here, you got the rubber, sort of plastic rubber. It's not really rubber, it's sort of a combination. It's not a hard plastic, it's more like a hard rubber. Here, here, and here, right? So lots of nice textile grip points on this gun. And like the other Crosman AR and AK series, it is semi-auto and full auto selectable. And according to some of the specs I've seen online, it should shoot up to 480 FPS, but we'll find out again when I do that field test shooting video shortly. Some of the cons: some people may not like the look. It's not like your normal modern rifle, but again, it does grow on you. And once you get a chance to hold it, I think you'll like it more in person than from pictures. That front rubber grip, again, kind of came off pretty easy, but real simple solution. Get a little bit of super glue, put a few drops under it, it'll hold in place just fine. And I'm going to go on record, if you do want that full higher FPS, you will have to use the barrel extension. With it off, it may shoot under 400 FPS. I guess we're going to find out again. All right, so that wraps up this review for the Crosman ST-1 full auto CO2 blowback BB rifle pistol. This is kind of both, really. If you're interested in buying it, I will put links in the description of this video for our Canada and US online stores. Hopefully it's there. Hopefully we have it in stock when you go check, so check it out if you have a chance. Sooner the better. We also have other products in those stores. We have air guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, pellet guns, blank guns, and other accessories over at replicaairguns.ca for Canada and replicaairguns.us for the US. Now, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe before you head out. Also check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, take care.